Hello, this is Jan Romano from Mass Higher Metro North Career Center. This is a short video on basic computer skills and specifically focusing on saving files. In order to use our computer, we are going to be using, in some cases, a mouse. We want to make sure that you are comfortable using the mouse. So when you put your hand on the mouse, your first finger is going to go on the left mouse button. Your middle finger is going to go on the right mouse button. And in the middle, there is going to be a wheel that you're going to be able to use to scroll up and down. When you first turn on your computer, you're going to be seeing your what you call the Windows 10 desktop. And that desktop is going to have icons and also buttons on it. So what we do is we look at first the screen, and it could have a picture behind it or a different color, but the screen will have shortcut icons. And these icons are shortcuts to software that you have on your computer. These icons may be visible, and if they are visible, you're going to be able to open software using these shortcut icons. And how would you do that? You would click twice with the left mouse button quickly, so 2 quick clicks on an icon to open software. Now, if you don't have any shortcut icons, or you prefer to come down here to the taskbar, the taskbar may also have the icons, but we call them, since they're on the taskbar, buttons. So these buttons may look exactly like these icons here, but because they're sitting on the desktop here, we call them icons, and you need to click twice with the left mouse button on an icon. And when they're sitting down here on the taskbar, we call them buttons, and you only have to click once on a button. So that's how you could open software. Now, there is a third way to open software. If you do not see any icons or you do not see any buttons on the taskbar, you can go here to what we call the Start menu. And the Start menu is just a single click, and it will show you a list of all the software programs on your PC. So say, for example, I wanted to open up a software. Again, here are the instructions. I would click on the Start button. I would click on the software program that I wanted, and it would open the software. So opening the software, any software, is either 3 ways. You can either use the Start button, you can use the icons on the desktop, and you can use the buttons on the taskbar. Now, you may want to open up Microsoft Word, because Microsoft Word is one of the software packages that you'll need to create your resume and your cover letter. And so you basically open up Microsoft Word. We have a lot of tutorials, lots of trainings on this ribbon and how to use Microsoft Word, but you're basically going to type your text, hit enter to advance the mouse to the next line, and then save your file. So how do you save your file? Well, saving a file is going to be these 3 easy steps. You're going to choose File, Save, and then Browse. So when you click on File from, let's say, Microsoft Word, you're going to see this blue bar on the left-hand side. When you do File, Save, you're going to click on Save and then click on Browse. You're going to be able to then type in a file name and then click on Save. So I'm going to take a look at the next slide, which is there are going to be times when you want to take your document and change it. And so when you take your document and change it, you'll want to do a Save As, so that the original document will still stay on your hard drive. So there is the difference between save. Save is when you can save the document for the first time. You give it a name, and occasionally you're going to hit the save button. We recommend every 5 to 10 minutes to hit the save, file save, in order to save your document. But there are going to be times, for example, when you create a cover letter or a resume and you're going to customize it for a particular position that you're applying for, you might want to make some changes, but keep the original document and now do a file save as. A file save as is allowing you to save a file and give it a new name, which makes it a new document. So you click on File, Save As, and Browse once again. The File Explorer will bring up the Documents folder as the default, and you'll type in the new name and then click Save. So you'll put in a new name here. It'll be a Word document, and you'll click Save. And you're doing a Save As to create a new document with a new name. So hopefully this was a quick training that you were able to now see how to do a file save when you are going to work with a document, save it and name it for the first time. And then when you're editing the document, you'll save it if you want to keep the same name. And again, if you want to give it a new name, you can certainly do a file save as. Well, thanks for joining today, and look for more trainings from MassHire Metro North Career Center.